the eternal struggle between fixed rate mortgages and variable rate mortgages. How are they comparing to each other right now? So we take a look at Mortgage Broker News for this article on how do fixed rates compare to variable rate mortgages. Such a common question. I mean, it's always a matter of personal situation. You like, there's no one size fits all. There's no ultimate answer. I mean, the ultimate answer is to get the lowest rate period that has no penalties to break it, and there's no, yeah, that's it. You just have that for as long as possible. But that product doesn't exist. So we have a bunch of imperfect products that we have to kind of line up with a situation. But that being said, let's go into the news. So fixed rates are increasing at a faster pace compared to their variable rate counterparts, according to a new market analysis by digital mortgage financing firm Nesto. In the year leading up to March 2021, Nesto reported that its best rates changed 66 times, amounting to an average of 5.08 movements per month. Last month, we saw two changes in fixed rates, which kept increasing, while variable rates only saw one rate change, decreasing once again, Nesto said. For the first time since the lockdown, the spread between the best rate, fixed rate, and variable rate is approaching 1%, 100 basis points. However, Nesto stressed that while the multiple fixed rate increases in March brought echoes of turbulent months prior, it is still way more stable when compared to March 2020, when we saw up to 10 overall rate changes in the span of only a month. Nesto added that while some prices continue to accelerate amid low supply, new purchases remain most popular request, 55% among its users. In the last month, our median purchase price has increased by 40,000, now sitting at 430,000, while the median down payment is at 60,000. So most likely these are new home buyers, right? Um, Given that kind of down payment, anybody that's buying a second home usually they'll have a significant amount of equity to put down. So while 58% of users accessing the platform had the intention to purchase a new home, that proportion fell to 41% when it came to moving forward with the process. Pre-approvals and rate-curious users also remained strong in March, Nesso said. One reason why a segment of our just looking users are not advancing to further stages is strongly related to the fact that there is a lack of confidence in real estate pricing and blind bidding process. Less seasoned buyers are not willing or less willing to continuously make condition-free offers as they shouldn't. I mean, it's to make a condition-free offer and then you end up in a situation where it's you can't back out of, right? You can end up in a pretty bad situation. I don't even know. They should be a mandatory amount of days, and then if there was just a mandatory amount of days everybody wouldn't really have to worry about this condition-free offer. Like everybody can go in condition-free because a base contract would be like 10 or 15 days. And then that could probably alleviate a lot of issues. Anyways, so less like I mentioned, less seasoned buyers are either not willing or less willing to continuously make condition-free offers of thousands of dollars over asking price without some sort of confidence that the sleepless nights and stress will reward them with a home. Yes, because it only gets more complicated and more stressful as the time goes on. So but yeah, that's it. Just a little update on what's going on with the variable rates. Actually, it's really interesting. This this article really didn't give much information about variable rates and fixed rates, but I guess the idea is that the fixed rates have changed a lot more in the last little bit uh, because of the changes in the demand for in yield, right, has been changing. Inflation has been creeping up. The economy is kind of doing better than expected, so we might expect rate hike announcement earlier than what the Bank of Canada suggested, right? So we'll see how that goes. But as things continue to progress, if we're starting to see inflation, if we're starting to see the, well, which is kind of an indication that the economy may be growing. I mean, economic growth can spur inflation. So the idea is that, well, also in just an increase in the money supply, which we also have been seeing, right? So let's take a cautious look at what's going to happen in the future, or expectation of what's going to happen in the future. That being said, I'm gonna bring this video to a close, and yeah, hopefully that was of some value to you. All right, you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.